Hi, my name is Juliana Omakeke. You can call me Juju, and I'm back with another video. If you clicked on this video, that means you're a dreamer or you're someone who's meant to do extraordinary things. And I'm here to tell you, you are not alone and you are right. You are completely right. There's a reason why you have that dream. There's a reason why you have those specific goals. There's a reason why you have that vision. In today's video, I want to talk about 3 steps that you can take to actively feed your creative side and your dreams. So these are 3 things you can start doing now to water and garden your dreams and garden everything you know that you're meant to be. So don't mind me if I look down at my notes. I have some notes on my computer, but let's get into this. So number 1 is to embrace your calling. Be proud with what you're put on this earth to do. Be proud of that. Embrace who you are and embrace what you want to do. If you're a writer, embrace it. If you're a singer, embrace it. Announce who you are and don't be afraid or ashamed to attach yourself to your dream or your vision. For me, for an example, for my specific situation, at my day job, I used to be so afraid and so scared to tell people that I was a singer. So I would keep it to myself. Like I would make music on my own. I would release music. If you go to my channel, you see I have videos from 2013 of me singing, and I have all my original music out on my channel. So I was really brave with it on social media. But when I went to public spaces like my job, or I went to places outside of the internet or my own house, I was really timid and shy with sharing what I did for a living, that I was a singer-songwriter. And only a few months ago, up until a few months ago, I was still shy and didn't want to announce what I did. But eventually my coworkers found my music online, and then they started to ask me about it. And then I started to get comfortable with announcing it. And now if anybody asks me like what I do, I'm like, I'm a singer. I'm a singer-songwriter and I make music. And if you want to listen, I can share my music with you. But now I'm so much more comfortable announcing that I'm a singer-songwriter and announcing what I do. So the number one thing that you need to do is embrace your calling. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared to announce what you do, and embrace it. Because subconsciously, whenever I was scared to announce what I did, I was subconsciously telling my brain that I didn't feel worthy of that title, and that I didn't really believe that I was a singer, and I didn't really believe in what my calling was. But I know I'm a singer, and I'm comfortable and confident in that fact now. So I can say it and be like, yeah, I'm a singer. And it's no big deal. I'm just embracing my calling and I'm announcing what I do and who I am. So that's number 1, very important. Number 2, release your expectations. Don't be so frigid on what you want to come out of the outcome or what your expectations are. Release your expectations. Just do the work and do what you want to do that will get you towards your goal. But don't be so nitpicky on the exact results that you want, because to be honest, you're not going to be able to control the exact results. So for example, if you're writing a book, just write the book. Don't have such harsh timelines and deadlines for when you need to finish a chapter. So if you take a month to write just the first chapter, that's fine. Don't beat yourself up and say, oh, I needed to finish this rough draft in 2 weeks, and it's been 3 weeks and I've only gotten a few pages. That's okay. You know what I mean? Like, just relax. Don't be so hell-bent on a certain timeline or a deadline. What you do is you work on it little by little as you get the idea and as you have the natural creativity flowing through you. Don't force it. Do it naturally. So maybe you work on your rough draft every day for a couple of hours. Keep writing. It doesn't matter if you wrote a whole chapter and you had to scrap it, or you did a rough draft and you have to edit it and you have to erase things and you're adding things and changing things up. It doesn't matter what your process is. Just do it. The main goal is to write, and you're writing. So that's it. Eliminate the harsh timeline and deadline and just do the work. That's number 2. Release your expectations. Number 3, the last thing. This is so important. Uphold your beliefs and your boundaries in relation to your dreams or your vision. So what you want to do is make sure that you have a solid belief system and boundaries in place that correlate to what you want to do creatively or for your career or whatever life milestones you're trying to achieve. Have beliefs and have boundaries that go with that. If you haven't created that yet, or you don't know what your boundaries or beliefs are, that's okay. This is the time to start thinking about that and start brainstorming what those things are and start implementing that. So I'll give you some examples from my specific life. So one of my beliefs, one of my strong beliefs that I tie into every part of my life, especially my creative life and my work life with my music, me being a singer and an artist and a performer and all that. The main thing I go by that is very important, one of my main beliefs is nothing good comes by force. So I believe nothing good will ever come by force. So for me, whenever I get tired or I get burnt out, I don't continue working. I don't overwork myself. When I start to feel tired or feel like I need a break or I start getting a headache, I stop what I'm doing and then I come back to it later when I feel better, or that might be it for the day. So for example, when I'm writing a song, I don't force myself to finish the song in one sitting. I'll have a session and I'll work on it for an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, and see what happens. And then I'll gauge how I feel at the end of that. And if I feel good, I can continue working. If not, then I stop it and I come back the next day and I come back the next day. So my goal is just to work on it each day, little by little. And I don't force myself to finish everything in one complete setting. And that's how I wrote my album, my last album, Anonymous. I didn't force myself to write every single song in one sitting. Some of the songs I was able to finish in one sitting, but most of them I came back to them. And I was watching an interview with Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas that helps her write songs, and how she wrote her last album. I think it's Hit Me Hard and Soft or something like that. That last album she released was so good. So many hits on there. She was talking about how she wrote that album, and she said the same thing as me. She said that her and Phineas, when they sat down to write a song, sometimes they didn't finish it all in one sitting. They just went with what they felt in the moment and they allowed their creativity to come to them. And if they didn't feel the ideas and it wasn't coming to them naturally, they didn't force it. They packed it up for that day. They saved the files of what they had for that song and that specific session, and they came back to it the next day or the next week, and they just wrote the songs like that. So that's how I work with my creative life. So I don't force anything. I don't overwork myself. That stems from my belief that I have, my very strong belief that nothing good comes by force. So that's one of my beliefs. So that's the belief. So one of my boundaries is kind of similar to the belief, but I stop doing work things at a certain time. So once 5:30 hits, I'm done doing work. I don't respond to work emails. I don't take any work calls. I don't do anything that has anything to do with my work, money. I take a break. That's my time for my personal self-care, rejuvenation, relaxation time from 5:30 to when I go to bed. That's my time to hang out with friends and do all the things I want to do for my personal life. I don't continue working past that time. So if I get work emails or I get things that I have to do for work after that, then I just save it for the next day. Simple as that. So that's one of my boundaries that I'm upholding constantly, that ties in with my dreams and my creative vision and what I do for a living. So if you don't have strong belief systems yet or boundaries, that's okay. Just take time to think about what those things might be for you. They might be in regards to what you're willing to accept for payment. Maybe you're not willing to work for less than a certain amount of money. You need to, come up with that threshold of what the least amount you're willing to work for is. Come up with those things, those boundaries that you want to uphold in your career and in your life, period. And then start to stick to them and be firm with them, because what you're doing when you uphold firm and clear boundaries and beliefs is you're telling the universe what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. So you're giving out that frequency to the universe of what you're willing to do, and the universe is going to start giving you opportunities that align with what you want and what you already agreed upon in yourself. So it works for your best interest to have those boundaries and have those beliefs and work on those every single day. So to sum it up, those are the 3 things you can do to actively garden and water and tend to your dreams, your vision, your creativity, or to yourself in general. So the first thing you want to do, number 1, so important, embrace your calling. Embrace your calling. Stop hiding who you are. Don't hide who you are. Don't hide who you are. Embrace it and announce it. That's number one. Number two is release your expectations. Release your expectations. Don't be so firm on a specific deadline or a specific timeline, and don't get mad at yourself or beat yourself up if you didn't hit certain milestones at a certain time. Forget about time in general. But number two is release your expectations. And the last one, number three, uphold firm beliefs and boundaries that correlate with your dreams or your vision. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.